What in the world is happening in this country? How's everybody doing? My name is Anthony Brian Logan, and today we got to talk about an Ohio social worker who was allegedly abusing a 13-year-old boy, and she escalated the quote-unquote alleged abuse by bringing a weapon to the boy's home and threatening his mother. Now, this kind of thing is unthinkable. You would believe that a social worker would be on the side of children, of a 13-year-old. They will be there to protect the child from an abusive household, a dangerous situation. They are the cavalry. They are the ones who are supposed to help. But obviously, this person allegedly was not doing that. And not only was this person abusing the child, but they also put the mother in danger. This is totally crazy, but unfortunately right now, 2023, it's not all that surprising. We've seen cases like this over and over and over and over again, and I'm just trying to figure out what's going on. Why are we seeing so much of this right now that we did not see in the past? Now, before I go any further into it, let's get to the article. You see the headline. I'm not going to be able to read the headline in full because we're on YouTube and they want to try to censor and silence certain things like this that are really sensitive, but you see what's going on. Social worker charged with abusing a 13-year-old boy allegedly went to the child's home with a weapon and threatened to eliminate the mother. This is crazy, but again, 2023, you can't really be surprised at things like this. Should they be happening? No, they shouldn't. Is there an excuse? No, there's not. But is it surprising? No, it's not. And that's her right there. An Ohio social worker accused of abusing the 13-year-old boy. And she's 24 years old. Let's get to the actual article and read what's going on here. So an Ohio social worker who was accused of abusing a 13-year-old boy in her care showed up with a weapon at the child's home where she blamed the family for ruining her life and allegedly threatened to eliminate the teen's mom and herself. So, I mean, what did the family do? Reporting you for allegedly abusing the 13-year-old? Is that what happened? Now, I tend to think that they're telling the truth about that because why would you go to the house with a weapon? Talk about you wanting to end them and then end yourself if you didn't do anything. All right. It seems like they were right to alert the authorities if that's what happened. Let's keep on going. So her name is Peyton Shires, 24, of Mount Sterling. She was charged with unlawful sexual conduct of a minor on October the 6th after she allegedly admitted to the disturbing behavior during a call with the boy's mom and Columbus detectives. So the accusation she confessed to, apparently. So what are we talking about? Why would she say that they ruined her life when she confessed to doing what people say that she did? Anyway, Bashires landed in more trouble at about 5:30 p.m. Thursday when she showed up at the boy's home with a gun. His mother was away but noticed the young woman on the porch via her doorbell camera, according to the station. Okay, so you're a moron on top of that. Not just a pedophile, but a moron. You're gonna go to the boy's house with a gun, and you right there on the Ring camera. This is a social worker, obviously not fit to do the job, not fit to do much of anything, really. Let me see. His mother was away. Responding officers found Shire sitting with the gun pointed at her head with the finger on the trigger and yelling that she was going to delete herself, the outlet reported. You know, my thing is that when people want to hurt themselves, look, I'm not advocating that people hurt themselves. Now, maybe if you're abusing children, it wouldn't necessarily be a bad thing if you did, but I'm not saying people should do that. My whole point behind this line of speaking is this. If you're going to do something like that, then why must you involve other people? Just go ahead and do it to yourself and leave everybody out of it. But again, we'll keep on moving. The boy's mom reportedly told investigators that Shires called her and told her she wanted to delete her, then take her own life because she and her son had ruined her life. I mean, no accountability. If you were abusing a 13-year-old boy, you ruined your own life, not the mother and not the 13-year-old, not the child who you were tasked with protecting. Let's keep on going. That's her right there. 24 years old, but I see this a little bit with some of these stories. I just covered the story about the 19-year-old out there in Texas that was attacking random white guys in the park. He was 19, but he had the speech pattern of a 10-year-old. Now, this person right here is 24 years old, but she looks like a teenager in her face, just like the expression and everything else. Now, don't get it confused. I'm not trying to say go easy on her. This is a full-grown adult. You're 24 years old. You need to get put up under the penitentiary, big rocks, little rocks, because not only were you abusing a 13-year-old boy, that's a pedophile, the most disgusting kind of person, you also brought a weapon. You brought a gun to the boy's house, talking about you threatening to eliminate the mother. Nah, you need to go ahead and go away. I don't care how young you look, how innocent. No. Under the penitentiary, big rocks, little rocks. Let's keep on going. Let's see. That's her again right there. Shire social worker license was issued this past June. So she just became a social worker just like this year. She allegedly admitted to having relations with the boy. Shires has been additionally charged with intimidation of a crime victim and intimidation of a crime witness. The suspect was previously employed by the National Youth Advocate Program, a group that specializes in working with families involved in the foster care system, according to the Columbus Dispatch. It was unclear whether she was assigned to the boy through NYAP. So I'm not quite sure if the boy was a foster child or whatever. Now, don't go crying now. Don't go crying now. Ain't nobody trying to see all, them tears. Crocodile tears ain't gonna do nothing. You could cry all you want to in your cell. How about that? You cry all you want to in the cell. Anyway, the boy's mother contacted police September 27th to report her suspicions after allegedly discovering inappropriate text messages between her son and Shires. Investigators allegedly discovered footage of the boy and Shires having relations. When they interviewed the boy, he reportedly admitted to having relations with her on at least 2 occasions in September. Shires was initially held on a $500,000 bond, which she posted. How's she able to post that? Because what's 10% of $500,000, $50,000? You got that kind of money in cash, 50 grand cash? That sounds like mommy and daddy bailed you out, ain't it? But I'm not quite sure how the Ohio laws work, but let's keep on going. But the bond was revoked. Okay, and she's going to remain in jail until the next court appearance on November the 6th. Well, that's good. Thank goodness. Now, hopefully, the threatening and all that gun stuff did not happen after her bail was posted or the bond. Let me see. Yeah, actually, wait a minute. Let's just figure out what's going on. So she was charged with unlawful conduct with a minor on October the 6th. And on Thursday, this whole thing happened. So this was published yesterday, which was Monday, October 30th. Now, the arrest happened, or the charge happened on October the 6th. And let me see. I think that she did this. So she posted the bond on October the 12th. If the incident happened the Thursday before, right now, that would have been after October the 12th. So she was held on bond, and while out on bond, she went to the house with the gun and was threatening the mother and threatening to delete herself. So of course the bond got revoked, and now she's back in jail and will be remanded. Man, oh man, totally crazy. But hey, again, I can't say I'm surprised. I cannot say I'm surprised. 2023, these kind of things are happening more and more. Unfortunately, far too common, and it should not be happening at all. But as I close, I want to say this. Parents, please be careful. It's rough out here nowadays. And I want to say that I think most social workers, teachers, most people that have access to children and want to care for them mean them well. This is the majority. And I think we'd all agree on that. I hope we all agree on that. But sometimes you run into these monsters. It could be a babysitter. It could be a teacher. It could be just a family friend. It could be a social worker. You run into these monsters that want to abuse children. So please pay attention. If you have people coming into your house when you're not there, set up cameras, make sure that everything's on the up and up. Look at the child's phone. Look for signs of any kind of abuse, because people like this exist. You can't always identify them right when you see them. So just be careful. Be aware of what's happening right now in today's day and age. But I think I'll leave that right there for now. And what say you? What's your take on what's happening here? Do you think this is very common, uncommon? What should be the punishment here? Again, from what I was able to read, and I could be wrong, it looks like the whole going to the house with the gun thing happened after she was able to post bond from being charged with the abuse of the boy. So, I mean, what's your take on what's happening here? Whatever your thoughts are, let me know in the comments below. You guys know where I'm at. People like this, I mean, throw them up under the penitentiary, big rocks, little rocks. I don't care. I'm not trying to see the crocodile tears. Oh, she's 24 years old. You're an adult. And at a certain point, we got to treat adults as adults. And adults cannot be excused for abusing children. Point blank, period. And they definitely cannot be excused for going to the child's house with a weapon and making threats. This kind of thing should not happen in society at all. And when it does happen, they need to get punished appropriately for their actions. But whatever your thoughts are, please let me know in the comments below. And that's all I got to say for this video. If you like what you heard, please comment, rate, share, and subscribe. Peace.